Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the AM Silver Bullet on Thursday, August 3rd. When we come to the chart here, we see that there is a 1 hour sell side liquidity has been taken. So right there. And then we see that there's some fair value gaps right here that we're kind of close to. So let's put those on the chart right there to see what happens with our Silver Bullet hour here. Okay, we're going to go candle by candle on a buy and sell as price action gets played out. So let's see what happens. Okay, we're into the fair value gaps there. Let's see if we can take out this high or not. Might take out that high. Okay, so what does ICT say that price does? It comes out and takes out an old low or an old high, or it reaches for an inefficiency. So external liquidity, internal liquidity, right? So now where would we be targeting? If we go external goes to internal, we would be targeting external liquidity down here. If there's a reversal, this would be our target. Okay, so it came up, filled in this inefficiency over here. Didn't have to take out this high, but maybe it left that liquidity out right now. It could still go up above it. Right now, it's filled in these inefficiencies, right? So let's see how this goes. You just mark this out here. This little volume imbalance here, mark it out here. The volume imbalance comes right back up to it and down. Just pointing out the little intricacies here. Volume imbalance right there. And this was a market structure shift right there. I'd like to see it close below that though. So let's see here. Also, this are relatively equal lows down here. Alright, so let's see what else we see here. Okay, there's a really small fair value gap right here. Right there. It's really small. Would I take it? Depends if it's in premium or discount. Okay, so let's just throw our fib and see if we can take that. We got a market structure shift. Okay, so it came up into this volume imbalance, I would, but this one right now I can't take it. It's not in a premium. So it has to be above the 50% to go short, and so we got a market structure shift to the downside. We want to see above this. So it's still in a discount, so I can't take it. It needs to go up in a premium, which is this volume imbalance here, or even these fair value gaps up here. Okay. So let's just see how this goes. Now you also have, so you could have taken this trade right here, and I look at it a little bit more. You also have a, what is it? What is that? For a market, what is it? It's breaker block. So why is it a breaker block? You got a high, a low, a higher high, so it took out liquidity there, and then it braked through. When it comes back up, that's a breaker block. You can take it to go short. When I was trading this live, I didn't see the breaker block. Now that I see the breaker block now, I probably would have entered right here. I didn't enter right there. I'll show you where I actually entered, which is in line with the breaker block, amazingly enough, but I'll show you in a second here. So there's another little fair value gap right there. All right, so I'm gonna sell two there, and here's why. What I saw that there's an order block right here, which is actually in line now that I see it, the breaker block and the fair value gap and the volume imbalance. So going short there, and oops, I need to go here and going above. I usually never go below 2.5, so we'll go there and we'll aim for the relatively equal lows there. So that's a, you know, almost a 4R trade right there, potentially setting up. I have a lot of PD arrays here supporting this right here. So if it does go through this, you know, I'm going to lose, you know, 2.5 points. That's fine. But then these would be inversions, so it'd be a really strong play to go up. So I would just reverse it. Okay, but for right now, you got a breaker block, you got an order block, you got a volume imbalance, and you got a fair value gap, all supporting my price to go short. So I will take a, down here on this volume imbalance here, I'll take a partial. Let me mark that on the chart here where I take my partial. Partial right there. Let's see how price goes. Need a candle close below my partial. Alright. That's fine. That would have taken me out. I'll take a partial there. Let's see if we get... Yeah, I'm not taking that one. Alright, that one would have taken us out. Flatten. Let's move this here. Let's see how the rest of the thing played out. Okay. Let's take the fib off here. It's getting too many lines there. Alright, so that's all the Silver Bullet trade set up for August 3rd. Let's recap here. Take this off. So we saw that price before the Silver Bullet hour, price has taken out a short-term low. Sell side liquidity has been taken on the 1 hour time frame. Created relatively equal lows, came back up, filled in the 1 minute fair value gaps up here. I'm sure that's a 1 minute fair value gap on a higher time frame as well. It filled in those inefficiencies and then came back down. We had a break of market structure right here, market structure shift. Came back up. What I didn't notice live at the time was there's a breaker block right here, but we did see the volume imbalance and the fair value gap. Could have taken a trade right in here. I didn't. I came back down, I waited. It came back, another break of a short-term low there. Came up. When it hit the breaker, the order block, which was right here, I took the trade. Also had a volume imbalance and fair value gap, all supporting price to go down, right? Price came down. We took our partial about 60%, and then we hit our TP at below these relatively equal lows. That is your Silver Bullet trade for August 3rd for the AM session.